Accessible on these big high tides. We're using the incoming tide to push us up into the creek here.
Yeah.
And we want to be out of here before that tide turns, otherwise we could be having a little night out.
Oh, that's good. What are we going in here for?
We're going to look at a little tight spot here. It's got a bit of water, fresh water comes off. Yeah, a bit of rainforest. It looks like a bit of a small rainforest.
Yeah. One of the things that people don't realise that in this part of the world, in the Kimberley region, lots of rainforest in here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there's a lot of springs too, you know, with that high-grade water. Like it's, you know, the best water in the world.
Why don't you bottle it?
Wow, logistically, it's really tough.
But also, we got to be wary that if this is salt water, snapping handbag in there.
Well, that's right. Yeah, we've got a lot of those big lockjaws. That's their country. We're the visitors. And so we got to be respectful for them.
You should be able to just about see the fresh water coming out of the spring here in a minute.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Just watch for rocks. As you're making your way up here, boys, just watch all these roots and a few nice prickles on this one.
It's like going back into the jungle.
In the jungle.
You smell that fresh water now.
Yeah.
We just come out to the first pool here. You can see how crystal clear the water is. It's natural spring water in there. Perfect place on a hot day.
Look at this.
This runs at this pace all year round. During the wet, obviously, it runs a lot harder, and you can see up into the side of the trees here how high the water can get. But this is about as slow as the flow of water will get. So from here, we follow the water up. It actually goes up to the spring itself, and it's a hot spring. You can sit there, it's like a natural spa bath with bubbles coming out.
Oh, right. That's not cold, that's warm, that's room temperature, temperature on that. Wow.
Well, good for you, good water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just quite good-sized pythons in here too, Ernie. Well, there she is, a little golden pool up the top of the hill.
Wow.
It's pretty special. So the spring's at the top of this rock formation here, pumping out.
From underneath.
Yeah, coming up out of the rock. So during the wet season, a lot of this area forms freshwater reservoirs from that, not only the rain, but the spring water, and that'll just bubble out of the ground all year round. So.
How'd you find it?
Yeah, about 15 years ago, flying around out this way, and flew over this big rainforest pocket. Little oasis in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, it's a lot of harsh country either side of here. But have something like this is quite common throughout the Kimberley, these little rainforest pockets. And this is just the extra special one, having these couple of nice pools.
So is this named?
The secret spot. We don't want anybody to come here.
That's the Blackfella name too?
Yeah.
Secret spot, yeah.
We say juggle. Juggle is to swim. It's a juggling spot.
Because most of the time swimming up here is with big lizards.
Yeah. So that's why we have to spots like this, so it's safe.
So it's like a little spa up here.
Yeah, a little natural spa bath. And when you jump in, you'll feel these little biteys on the side of your leg. They're little baby cherubim, which are a freshwater crayfish. They'll come up and nip you on the leg.
All right, so time to go in.
Looks like it.
Sounds good.
This country here now,
Nope.
how special is this one?
It's a real special place. Like a lot of these places like this water, and a lot of the old people that used to live in this country that's going back, you know, and gone now. They used to come here and like an old place, sacred place, drink water. When they see tropical forest and that, they know where water is. So a lot of these places are where they would be and stay and feed and then move on when they're traveling.
It is special in a lot of ways. I mean, you must dart around all over the bloody escarpment looking for places like this.
Oh, you see a lot of this sort of country from the air, and you very rarely ever get to get down and experience it. But travelling around the country with a traditional owner such as Francis here, it's great to be able to come on country and have a nice freshwater swim as we did today.
What do they call this area? What?
They don't give it a name, it's more like a ongut.
Ongut.
Yeah, ongut place.
Special place.
Yeah, special place, ongut. So a lot of that water that we talk about and we can hear is soothing, you know, put people to sleep. It's a relaxing place. Water is always the indication of calmness and purity.
But only one mistake though.
So,
That saltwater mob, he's not going to wait for us.
yeah, well,
That tide going to go out, and if he go out,
We have a
we'll be in freshwater all night.
yeah, well, we're having fresh frogs and that. Saltwater, freshwater frogs.
Oh, good.
We better get back
Yeah.
out and catch that tide, boys.
As my visit to Horizontal Falls draws to a close,